Now it is my honor and great privilege to announce a remarkable $150 million gift to Stony Brook University from Jim and Marilyn Simons and the Simons Foundation. Marilyn and Jim, we are deeply grateful for your support and the trust you have placed in Stony Brook University. With your immense generosity, you have already touched every facet of our campus. We will now be able to accelerate our trajectory of excellence. As a result of your gift, I can now say with great conviction that we were truly on the path of becoming a top 25 research university.
Jim is not in the gift business. He is in the investment business. And he places his money in places that are going to reap dividends. That's what he does. That's what he does extraordinarily well for many, many years. And he is investing in Stony Brook. And before he placed his investment, as he said here, he wanted to make sure there was a financial plan that made Stony Brook viable and that Stony Brook was going to reap dividends. And when we first started to talk, his entire discussion was about the non-sustainability of the SUNY system and the Stony Brook system. We have a new financial plan, that's SUNY 2020. A new financial plan, a new tuition plan that will have the financial security and success of not just Stony Brook, but all the SUNY system, SUNY schools system-wide. And then Jim said, well, now I'll make my investment. Having said that, it was smart, it was wise, but it was also incredibly, incredibly generous. And we thank you, Jim and Marilyn, from the bottom of our heart for your generosity.
Thank you. I'm very grateful for the opportunity I had to go to Stony Brook. Stony Brook has given me so much, and I'm very happy to be able to give something back. As we all know, giving back is important. It passes on to others the opportunities that we've had ourselves. It gives us a chance to spread our good fortune. This gift means more to me even than giving back, though. It means investing in the future of our students here at Stony Brook, investing in public education, investing in research, investing in Long Island and New York. With this gift, I hope to see Stony Brook continue to strengthen and broaden and be all it can be. Thank you.
In looking at the question of how this university and SUNY in general was going to survive, tuition had to be raised because that was the only source of income that could possibly offset these cuts. And so I and others started to try to encourage the legislature and the governor to make that happen. We came pretty close. Well, it felt close. I'm not sure how close it really was under Governor Patterson. We succeeded in holding up the state budget for 2 months, but in the end, the state finally passed its budget, and a SUNY plan was not in it. When Governor Cuomo became elected, came into office, we talked to him too, and wanted him to put SUNY reform in his budget. And he very wisely said no. The state has problems, financial problems that need to be dealt with. I don't want to put anything in that budget except what needs to be so that we can move on. And he said he would deal with this afterwards. And he did. I felt when he said that, well, you know, they say they'll do things afterwards, and maybe they will and maybe they won't. But this man did that. He followed through, and Marilyn and I had said that we would make this kind of a gift that we're making, a very substantial gift, but only if we could feel that the underpinnings for this university were in place and that the university could grow. Well, the governor and the legislature did their job, and we did ours. With these assets in place, I really have no doubt that within the next 5, 6, 7 years, Stony Brook is going to join the ranks of America's and the world's truly great public universities. And I'm happy to be part of it, and so is Marilyn.
$1 million has been set aside to match first-time gifts to Stony Brook from alumni. So I now say to all of Stony Brook's alumni, friends, and supporters, there has never been a better time to invest in Stony Brook University. Your gift can have twice the impact thanks to Jim and Marilyn's extraordinary generosity. It was about 54 years ago when then Governor Nelson Rockefeller and the State Board of Regents challenged the leaders of Stony Brook to build a university that would stand with the finest in the country. I speak for the entire Stony Brook family in expressing our eternal gratitude to Jim and Marilyn for their remarkable vision and their generosity, and to Governor Cuomo, the Long Island Legislative Delegation, and Chancellor Zimpher for their leadership. This concludes our program. Thank you so much.